Hey, good morning on the trails. Hope you're all doing good. It is Saturday, September 24th, and we're on Grand Lake, St. Mary's. We're going to do a little bit of shallow water crappie fishing. This lake is very shallow. It's a good crappie lake. It's a good bass fishing lake, perch, catfish. It's there. It's had its trouble in the past, but to the greater Mercer County area down here in St. Mary's, they have gotten it cleaned up. So it's looking good. We've done so far pretty good. We're sitting about middle of the pack, just right where we want to be. Sunday, tomorrow, 25th of September, 2022. We're going to see if we can't get this fall schedule kicked off with a good start. So we're going to do some pre-fishing. Stick with us. There's a lot going on here. We actually have Grandpa Buzz and Z is out in another boat doing some pre-fishing because they're in the tournament tomorrow. So we're hoping, nice 25, 27 pack of blue collar fishermen from top dogs to the bottom dogs. We're going to sort it out. Let's try and see if we can find some crappie out here. Stick with us. Shallow water fishing, crappie. All right, so I'm back here doing a little pre-fishing for crappie, and it never fails. I always end up getting these guys. Been a little slow so far the first hour. Found some small crappie. Just trying something a little bit different here, but been letting him wear himself out with this fly rod and everything. Old channel cat. They're always fun to get on the old fly rod. Dirty old channel cat. It's action, but it's not what we're after. Get on out of here, Dirty. Just caught 5 fish, all tournament fish, within the last 30 minutes. Fishing shallow water. I'll kind of go over that rig here probably tomorrow or here later on. I got a couple more spots I want to hit. I'll probably get some footage of that here for the pre-fishing and kind of help you guys out a little bit, show you what rigs I'm going with. But yeah, it's been kind of slow morning. I've caught maybe 20 fish all day and a lot of short stuff, a lot of smalls, just right at 9 inches or just short. So the last 3-4 fish that I did catch in this last spot, I was kind of waiting, saving that one for last just to check it. And the fish are in there. So all metal lifts right now. I've been hitting some wood, hitting some rocks, but they're on the metal. So yeah, go on, check out Brush Pile Fishing. Shout out to Russ out there. This is his home lake. He knows this lake by like the back of his hand, and I still think he could probably catch a crappie out of a mud puddle in Walmart's parking lot. So he can find them out here, so check him out. He's got a lot of tips out there, especially on the shallow water fishing on Grand Lake. And you target the metal, fish move tight to it just because it warms up quicker. So yeah, stick with us. You're on the trails, Grand Lake, St. Mary's. All right, welcome back. We're on the trails here, Grand Lake, St. Mary's, pre-fishing our September 25th crappie tournament here. It's Grand Lake Crappie Series. 3 spring tournaments, 3 fall tournaments. So it's 6 regular tournaments. And then we get into the qualifiers. We'll go to the Classic at the end of the month in October. So this one right now we're getting started. Been a little bit slow today trying to find them, but have picked up few fish. So I'm pretty confident I can get into some tomorrow. It's just a matter of putting the limit together. Right now I'm just using basically a 10-foot medium heavy action. And we're using the little slip cork here, little jig. About last 30 minutes there. I was able to just pinpoint they're just after a straight minnow. There's threadfin shad all over the place, hitting top of the water, so they're just feeding on the shad and getting fat and getting ready for this water temps to drop off and get ready for winter. So see, it's about 3.6 here. This metal lift right here, you got the wood dock, old dock there, and this metal lift. That's what we've been targeting here today. Just using a slip rig. I've got a loop knot on here now. Just throwing a minnow with a little jig head on it. Slip cork, bob stop up there. So I'm only, I'm running anywhere from 18 inches, maybe to 2 foot today. But I wanted to show you this live scope. There's a lot out there on deep water live scoping. There's not a whole lot out there on shallow water live scoping. And what a lot of everybody runs into and the problems they have, you can see my pole here is basically vertical. So 3 foot of water, it only goes down to 5 foot. So that's where the dilemma is. I am looking out 30 feet, but I'm gonna bring that in. So I'm gonna show you a little trick here. Apologize for the wind. There was a fish right there if you can see it. What I found out fishing the shallow water with this live scope is there's a little trick. You can still get your scope, you can still see. So I'm basically shooting this pole right there. It is coming in on the screen right here. There might be a fish on that. There's a fish down there below, right on the bottom. So we're gonna see if we can catch. That's probably a crappie. Apologize for the wind again. But all you gotta do is take this stick and tilt it back. See how that brings everything in now? Much more clear. And there are some fish on this, so let's see if we can't catch one. And again, all I'm doing is tilting this pole back. Seeing the fish in there. There are some in there. Let's see if they are crappie. So I'm just using this live scope just to see if there are any fish present on the targets that I'm after, and I'm gonna work my way in on this metal lift. Oh, there was a fish, just saw it on the live scope. I can do that today. I can't do that tomorrow. It's been a real finicky bite though today too, so a whole bunch of minnows in here. Them little guys. We get a little hungry out here. Get you a little minnow, snack on them. See the live scope, there's fish sitting. See, there was one right there swimming around. There's fish up underneath. There's actually a stack of them. I know they're crappie now. Just tell, I don't know if they're real big. But we're gonna sit here until I catch one, because that's a good little spot here. Might be worth hitting tomorrow, but I want to see the quality of the fish. They gotta be 9, but I'm after at least them 10s and 11s. Put something together with those. Drop down there beside that post right there. But this feels a little bit bigger than what I'm after. And it is. This is my 3rd one, I believe, of the day. Oh my goodness, it's a drum. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do with him. Oh, hold on, dog. The old freshwater beatbox right here. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Okay. Oh, dang, I wanted y'all to see him. Wanted y'all to see him. All right, welcome back on the trails. We got Paw Buzz. Say hi, Buzz.
Hi.
And Z.
Hello.
Just finishing up the fuel. Fueling up the boats here. Getting ready to go. We're back at camp. And got our game plan for tomorrow, don't we, boys?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. We found a few fish today. We did find some nice ones. We did catch one that was probably 1.25 pounds. So we got at least that spot we can go check out. A couple more fish in there, I'm sure. So You guys got any pointers for the day? Anything?
Yeah, catch fish.
Just catch fish.
Take a midday nap.
You did that today.
Well,
in the back of the boat.
You can get your naps in on pre-fish day, but tomorrow it's 7:30 to 1:30 time slot here on Grand Lake St. Mary's. It's our first fall tournament, and it's a little rough. They're definitely in the on the aluminum docks and rocks. So, what are you doing down there?
Pouring gas in the mini bucket.
That'll keep them going. Let's supercharge them suckers.
No, it dripped out of this.
Are they 50 to 1 or what?
No.
Oh,
they're 100% octane now.
They'll catch you some fish. Just light a fire under their ass and beep. And
No, they'll
go. All right, we're out. We're out. We'll be on the trail tomorrow. Crappie tournament. Stay with us.
Good night.
All right, you're on the trails. Campfire story.
Yeah, we was up. That's telling about deer hunting up north where you used to go. This guy had a big brush pile in the woods, and you could crawl back underneath of it. But well, it was comfortable. You'd fall asleep sometimes. But I'm sitting there and I hear a bunch of scratching. Here comes a whole herd of deers running right past the door. You gotta tell one. That's no phony one either.
You were laying in a pile of leaves?
Well, he had a cloth on it, so it didn't rattle.
On what?
On the leaves. Yeah, you got to make it difficult.
You had a cloth on the leaves?
Yeah, covering them up so you wouldn't disturb them. It was up off of 114.
Up north.
Yep, by the old tile mill, west of it.
Okay.
I can show you right where it's at.
Good story. All right, good morning on the trails. Glad you joined us today. We have our crappie tournament, first one of the fall 2022 here in September. So getting ready to rock and roll. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Tournament starts at 7:30 first cast. We're done at 1:30, lines out at 1:30. So didn't do real well with the footage on the pre-day, but I hope it was suspenseful enough, and I'm really glad you're joining us. So stick with us. We're just about to our first spot. We'll get set up and we'll kind of take you along on the trails today. What's up, everybody on the trails today? We are back on Grand Lake St. Mary's. Yes, it looks like pea soup because it is, but it is fantastic fishing. The quality of fish, the quantity of fish, and if you can see right here, we are 12 minutes out. I'm pretty excited. Kind of a rough day yesterday. I wore myself out a little bit. Not used to this. We got our first couple of spots. We're going to be targeting these cement walls, these pontoons, boat lifts, things like that here. Yes, I'm old school. I got the anchor. I'm fighting a little headwind. This wind's going to pick up probably close to 16, 18 mile an hour today. Temps here. I'll just show you the forecast while we're at it. So there it is, our tournament look forecast. Basically 7:30, 59, 5% chance of rain. Rain stayed south, went north, so that's really nice. I'm really happy for that. Sorry, get that back in here. So 8 a.m., 58 degrees, 61 by 10. I'm gonna hopefully have a limit by 10. That's the game plan, because it is going to get windy, and my little boat here, little 16-foot tracker. This thing, it gets the job done. Runs like a mule, runs good. Look, breakfast of champions, donuts, powdered donuts. Didn't have time to make breakfast. And a Pepsi. That ought to get me going. And then I ate a taco last night with soaked the tortilla in hot sauce. And oh my goodness, I call them my 2-beer wake you up in the morning tacos. Because if your alarm clock doesn't go off, play it safe, boys and girls. Make you one of them 2-beer wake you up in the morning tacos, and I guarantee it, you'll be up before the rooster crows. Alright y'all, welcome back on the trails. Crappie tournament today. Apologize for the wind if it's already sucks, but it has sucked. Been fighting it. This morning I started clear out there in front of this, and I have been bouncing around, but I am finally picking up some fish. I have missed so many fish today. It's unbelievable. So maybe my luck just changed. I finally put 2 more in the box. I got a total of 3 on the board now. Boat just back here, they were shooting pontoons, and I'll be the first to admit it, they caught their limit pretty quick in a couple hours, and they just pulled out. So they're moving on. And I'm not very good at the pontoon shooting, so I'm not even going to mess with it. I ain't going to try. Just sit here and keep flipping a cork.
Oh, ain't bad for 4-pound test line.
It's not the right species.
Nope. If it was a bass species, it'd be a good one for a tournament. There he is. Take a peek at that, Chad.
That's a good fish.
Yeah.
Good fish.
Yeah. Not bad. 4-pound test line. Go get some crappie.
Come on, take it. B number 4. Nope, little bluegill. It's not what we're after, but we've been dealing with them too all weekend. Lots of bluegill. Lots of minnows. And burning them up. Cork, if you can see, it's clear back in there, backside of this rock wall and lift dock. Gotta be one back there. Come on, take it. That one we gotta get out. There we go. That might be number 4 in the boat. Boy, I really gotta let them take it to get that hook down in their mouth. Yes, sir. Number spore's in the boat.
Well, that ends it back in there.
Give us a recap. What did we just do? What did we catch?
We caught, what was it, 3 back there?
We got 3 in the boat.
Missed the big one. Busted my eye. Xavier, he's got no tip on the end of his pole.
I broke my pole.
It wasn't on a big fish either.
Hey,
It was.
it was a big fish.
But that ain't what broke it when you hit the ceiling. Ouch.
Yep,
Yeah.
we got 3. We got, what, 2 hours left to fish?
I don't know what time it is.
Got about 2 hours left to fish, and got 4 more fish to get, so we can have 7. That gotta be over 9 inches.
And we gotta go over big waves.
Yeah, this is about
Again.
to be gnarly because we're going into the wind this time. Once we get out here, that'll be fun. Get your rain gear on. She
Hey,
was
wind
just
died
flying.
down.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be able to get scooting. I don't
Come
think
on,
so.
give us a wave. Give us a wave.
Don't look bad in here. I'm sitting down. I'll be swimming.
Yeah, there's still some fish back there, but he's not going to make the cut.
Big rock wall that breaks up the wind in between that island. I'll videotape when we go through it, but it's about to get crazy on that other side. Wind's out of the west. We're heading straight west. Oh!
All right, so here's what we got. At the end of the day, basically, I did get 5. I lost count. I can't count. It was chaos, so I think Grandpa, and I'm putting them back in. 1, 2, there we go. Get back in there, little guys. All right, so cool. 5 fish. Didn't necessarily get our limit. We needed a limit to stay in the race, but we'll see what happens. See who comes in. We'll get finals posted here a little bit later.
I haven't got any fish.
You got fish?
Yeah. 210. Team S Bizarre. Team J.
Yeah, right there. Got him. Matters.
What's that?
All right, we're back on the trails here. Grandpa Buzz and Z had a little finish up here on the Grand Lake Crappie tournament. This is our 4th tournament in the books, and Grandpa finally got on the board. Good job, Z. Good job. You guys came in at 4 fish, and it was what, 210? Okay, I got 229, so I lost count. I thought we were tied with fish, but I ended up having 5. But
Told you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys
Can't
would,
keep his fish story straight. That's a telltale sign of a liar.
I can't. When it comes to fishing, I got some stories.
Yeah.
So we'll get it wrapped up here. Grand Lake St. Mary's little crappie tournament down here. It's some good guys down here. All these guys are good guys, and they love to fish. They love to help each other out and help you out. This is kind of our first year going through this series, and everybody's been down here doing good. So these guys can pound some fish, though. There were some good weights on there too for this lake.
Nine something, wasn't it?
Yeah, for this lake, that's a solid catch right there. So get better. We get past these little short bites. We kind of figured it was a bluegill. It's kind of what it sounds like anyway. So till the next time, thanks for joining us on the trails.